Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly reading for December 2019, last month of the year, last month of the decade. I want to take a moment out before I jump into your reading and let everybody know that here in the States, we just celebrated Thanksgiving, and it is a day for us of being grateful for all that we have, all the abundance we have, the love, the family, the friendship. And I wanted to take a moment out here and thank all of my supporters, my subscribers on this channel. I want to say thank you to all of you who have donated to the channel. I want to be able to reach as many people as possible. Not everyone has access to these messages. Maybe there's no tarot reader, or maybe you can't afford to see one, and I understand that completely. So when you donate to this channel, it all goes into these readings and giving me more time to do the readings, and so that we can reach as many people as possible. This is a beautiful format. I'm so thankful for YouTube to be able to do this. So thank you again for your donations. If you didn't know you can donate, you absolutely can. There is a link in the description box, and there's also a little PayPal icon up by the Twitter icon and the Snapchat icon. Boy, I couldn't think of that. So again, I just wanted to say from Spirit, for myself, all of our gratitude. Thank you so much for all of your support. Now, Gemini, let's get into your December energy. You have the Winter card. Take care of your needs. Absolutely. This is a week of taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs. It's okay to put yourself first, and a lot of times we don't do that. It's actually what we need to do. When we take the time to take care of our needs, it fills our cups so we can help others. This is all about self-love this week, taking those moments for you. All right, so let's go on to the tarot here, because this was interesting for me, Gemini, because the first card out is the Five of Cups in reverse, which is you're moving on, okay? You're moving on from someone, something. Maybe you're moving on from putting everybody else first and not putting yourself first. But this week, you're definitely moving on. You're letting go of something. I always like to see this. I like when we let go of things that, do not serve our highest good. And it seems like you're doing that, like kind of right off the bat in the beginning of the week here. Then you have the King of Pentacles, which is so amazing because, we're just talking about this abundance and being thankful. And the King of Pentacles is all about prosperity, wealth, happy home, comfortability, luxurious things in our 3D world, in this human form, and you are well deserving of it. And I think that this is talking about maybe taking some of those things and giving yourself a little luxury. Okay, so one of these things, obviously being the King of Pentacles, is going to be money. Maybe spend a little money on yourself, okay, this week. You deserve it. That's what this is saying to me. You have a lot of prosperity coming in, so it's okay to spend a little bit of money on yourself here. You also have the Judgment card. All right, and this is like a rebirth of this, whatever you're moving on from, whether it's a relationship, a situation this week. This is like a rebirth of you knowing your own self-worth. I love this because right next to it, you have the Justice card, two major arcana back to back. And this is all about truth and fairness and equal give and take, right? And I really feel like some of you, by whatever this is you're moving on from, it brings in balance. Also, for a select few of you, and I normally don't go into this, but Spirit's telling me to, is that if you have any court things going on, money cases going on, it turns out in your favor. It's fair and just and turns out in your favor because you have the Judgment card and the Justice card. So that's just for a few of you that are dealing with legal issues. So very, very nice there. But overall, this is just in whatever situation you're moving on from. For the rest of you, Gemini, It's fair, it's just, it's good. There's a rebirth that you're having. You're kind of seeing things clearly. And the reason I say that so much is Spirit's telling me here with the Six of Cups in reverse, you're walking away from the past. Okay, you're walking away from something in the past, something that no longer serves your highest good. Again, that could be relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be you know, I hate to say this, but I mean, it could be a family member, it could be a friendship, but it wasn't good, it's toxic, and you're walking away from it. And as soon as you do that this week, look what happens. You have the world. You have the world card, right? This is a new cycle. This is completion, into a new cycle. You have the world in your hands now. You see things and you know what you're going after. You know what your goals are. Maybe you were sidetracked by this person or this situation and you kind of got off your path and now you're going back on. And I love this. Literally, the whole world is in the palm of your hands. And next to that, you have the Queen of Wands. This brings in so much determination and energy for you. It's beautiful. You are determined to co-create with the universe, with your guides, with your angels to create the, reality that you want to live in. And maybe you weren't feeling that way lately, but you're definitely getting the surge of energy here. I'm feeling very determined. You have the Two of Pentacles, which tells me that you are prioritizing what is important, right? Again, you're moving on, leaving the past because maybe that was not important. You are absolutely prioritizing what is important, what serves your highest good. No more juggling, right? Because now you know. And I love that. You have the Four of Swords, Gemini. So I love the Four of Swords because, I'm all about rest and meditation. Absolutely. And that's what this card is talking about. I mean, that is self-love. That is self-care. That's taking care of your needs. So this week, make sure that you're taking time for you. For me, meditation is seriously, bottom line, about time alone. Right? No matter what that is. I'm always saying meditation does not have to be sitting there cross-legged for 30 minutes chanting. It can be, and it's beautiful, but it can also be, taking a walk in nature. It can be reading a book. That came up this week during another reading, which I never normally say, but for some people that's very relaxing, right? So rest and relaxation, right? And again, whatever this is you're walking away from that has to do with the past, this brings you to the Six of Swords, getting out of that unstable water into this nice, calm water. You are headed in the right direction. That is what Spirit keeps saying over and over in my head right now. You are headed in the right direction. You are headed in the right direction. Very, very nice. Because it seems like, because we have this Nine of Wands here, it's like you've been battling, but you're persistent, you persevere. Okay, you're persevering past this. I don't know if that's quite a sentence, if that even makes sense, but yes, you're moving on and the battle was worth it, okay? And you're coming out ahead and you didn't give up, right? And just because you're moving on doesn't mean you're giving up on anything. It means you've learned the lesson and now it's time to start a new cycle. You're done with that. Okay, so this is a positive card. Then you have the Four of Cups, right? So here it is. The Four of Cups, listen, fours are stability. And the cards are going to mean something different to every reader. I mean, they have base meanings. Every layout, right? Every spread, every person you're reading to. And for me, this was unusual. I'm not going to lie, Gemini. This was unusual for me, but this is how Spirit is having me read it. This is I read intuitively. You're coming into this stability here. And here's the thing. You were sitting on 3, and it was pretty rocky, right? It wasn't very stable. And now, because you've made this decision to leave, whatever this is, what you're moving on from, it's like the divine comes in and says, hey, here's that 4th cup, right? Here's that 4th cup so you can have stability. Now, I know that's not the standard for this card, but, I don't read the standards. I read what Spirit tells me to. So I love this. It's like your ancestors, the divine angels and ancestors are like, here you go. We want to make sure you're okay. Here's some stable foundation. So it's really, really nice. Bottom of the deck for you, Gemini. I love this. You have the Chariot. This is a quick change. This is you made up your mind about it. This is you taking the reins and leading your own life, right? I love this. You're absolutely taking charge of that. You have the Ace of Cups. Because you let go, you're making space for divine love to come in. Okay, now, yes, this can be romantic. Absolutely. A new love coming in. You could be, because maybe this situation is an old love that you're finally walking away from or getting over. So this could be brand new love coming in. This is a gift from the divine. This can be divine love, just you connecting with the divine and your angels and your higher self, right? But you're going to feel this love. Absolutely. This is just really beautiful no matter how you look at it. It is that feeling, that overwhelming feeling of being loved. And this can be spiritual insight for sure. Like you know, and you don't know how you know, but you know, and you know something, right? This is good. And then, of course, that brings in the Hierophant for me too, because that is spiritual wisdom. So I feel like you're going to get some information from the divine, from your angels, from your guides. Okay. That can be in the form of repeating numbers. That can be, maybe you're seeing feathers all the time. Any kind of synchronicities that you're seeing, and you notice maybe you see a hummingbird all the time, whether it's, right in front of you in real life, or if it's on the computer or a book that you pick up. But whatever it is, if you see repeating symbols like that or signs, look them up. Look up the meaning. That is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. So I really like this reading for you. I really, really do, because I like that you're going to put your focus on yourself this week. And I love that you are walking away from something that no longer serves you. Excuse me. And then lastly, Spirit pulled out the path card. Okay. So wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. And I really love this because I feel like Spirit is guiding you to the right path, okay, to your path, to your life path. You had to learn some lessons. Listen, I say it all the time. Spirit can sit here and give the messages through me. They can give you signs and synchronicities, but you still have free will. Are you going to take the advice from Spirit, right? But I really feel like this time you're watching, you're looking, your path is going to be lit up for you. You're going to know which direction to go in. Okay, so if you're feeling a little lost, don't stay confident, right? That's this confidence card here. Stay confident. Do what you got to do. Walk away from whatever it is you got to move on from. Okay, person, place, thing, situation, right? And know that your path is going to be shining for you. So on that note, Gemini, I think this is a good week for you. I think it's a very much a healing week for you, so that's good. Remember to take time for you. Remember to take time from you or for you. Don't forget to let me know what's going on in the comments. Are you walking away from something? Have you finally learned the lesson? Let me know. I read each and every comment, okay? And then make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That lets YouTube know that this is of value to you. And don't forget to click on that little bell. It notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video. So on that note, Gemini, again, I'm just going to say it one more time. Make sure you take care of your needs this week.